Good afternoon. These are the notes you need to be mindful of for September 29th. I'm in the process of grading your baseline essays. I want to give you a general overview of grade so you understand how it worked. An A is exceptional. It's a paper that exceeds the teacher's expectations. Usually it is written with sophistication and style and flair, advanced vocabulary, advanced punctuation, flawless mastery of language. That's an A. A B is satisfactory. It does exactly what the assignment asks it to do. Middle of the road. Nothing impressive, nothing wrong, just not done with flair. A C, somewhat satisfactory, maybe missing a few key elements, or it's off just a little bit, so it's slightly successful. A D, the paper needs help, weak, extremely limited. Understand, if you complete an assignment in this class, you will always receive a D as the lowest grade if it's a weak paper. You'll never receive an F for a grade for an assignment that you actually complete. If you are currently failing the class, it means you have zeros. Students who complete work cannot fail. I know a D may not be impressive, but you will not fail the class. Let me give you an example of the grades. Let's say I ask you to draw a picture of Mickey Mouse. If you come back with a robotic sculpture of Mickey Mouse, Van Gogh-esque, like, whoa, it is impressive. I didn't ask you to do all that. If you exceeded my expectations, that's an A. A B, Mickey has all body parts. You might not have even colored it. I said draw a picture of Mickey Mouse. That's what you did. You didn't do any more. You didn't do any less. That's a B. Understand, class. A B is your landing spot. A B is a good grade. It means you met the teacher's expectations. Those of you used to getting A's automatically, for me, they have to exceed expectations. A C, you have a few misplaced body parts. You put the ear in the wrong spot, just a couple. For the most part, it looks like Mickey Mouse. But a D, you might have the foot coming out of the head. You need some help. You do not understand how Mickey Mouse should look. So for your essays, the first thing I look at is the prompt. Did the student address the prompt? Does the student understand what he or she is supposed to do? So this prompt you worked on for your baseline essay was explanatory. Several of you took a persuasive route. That means you missed the mark, okay? After I look to see if the student addressed the prompt, I look at the thesis. Does the thesis guide the paper? In paragraph 2, do you present evidence that focuses on the thesis and explain it? Paragraph 3, do you present evidence that is connected to the thesis? Does everything in this paper align with the thesis? If not, you've missed the mark. It is unsuccessful. You cannot get a B on this paper. You've missed the mark. You can revise your paper. You can always revise to get a higher grade. But if your thesis isn't developed throughout the paper, you will have an unsuccessful grade. It also needs to be organized, beginning, middle, end. What about the development of ideas? How well do you explain? In your explanation, do you connect it to the thesis? Do you remember what you are trying to prove? A thesis is a promise statement. It says, I promise to prove this argument by the end of the paper, or this assertion by the end of the paper. And of course, successful papers have to show mastery of language and conventions. You can have a few A's, have limited, and they've gone above to write sophistication with their language and conventions. All right, but C's and D's, you've missed the mark. In this class, your grades are edited, 65% summative, 35% formative. Tests and essays are summative. So I have not edited the weights of the class yet. I'm about to do so in the next couple of days, which means the grade you receive on the essay is going to be 65% of your average. So you could have an A now, but if you receive a C on the paper, your grade is going to adjust. So be ready for that. Your grades right now, everything is even. But if you look at the syllabus, it tells you that summative is 65, formative is 35. I have not adjusted them yet. Today, your focus is edgenuity, 35 minutes. You can go ahead and log in now while you're listening to this video. You will spend 35 minutes today through Thursday working in edgenuity. The computer will track you, so make sure it's not idle time. Also, if you have a 504 or an IEP, you're allowed one retake. Send me an email and say, Ms. Hightower, I need a retake, and I will open the quiz for you. The columnist selection, I haven't forgotten about it. We will return to the columnist assignment next week. Quill, you had 10 modules. If you finished them Friday, I'm in the process of updating those grades now. Tardies, make sure you arrive to class no more than 2 minutes after the bell to be marked present and on time. 15 to 20 minutes, you are absent. Tutorials, your tutorials are Wednesdays, but because tomorrow is parent conference, you can come today. Arrive no later than 4 or 5. But typically, your tutorials are on Wednesdays, okay? But you can come today because there'll be no tutorials for your class tomorrow due to parent conference. Go ahead and log into Edgenuity and get started. Ms. Hightower is spending the class time grading your papers. If you need to speak with her, you should have already sent an email with your number. She will call you the last 10 minutes of class.